Hello, Management 7300 students. This is Steve Wagner, your professor, and I'd like to give you a quick tour of the course shell. And so you can see in front of you, this is the home page of the course shell in Blackboard, and you'll always be on announcements. And so I did post an announcement yesterday when the course opened and asked you to please review the schedule and the syllabus carefully. So hopefully you've had a chance to do that, as well as start to explore some of the other areas in the course. But I'd like to take this opportunity to quickly take you through some of the other aspects of this in case you haven't discovered them on your own. So if we go over to the left-hand side on the main menu, you'll see that I've got things grouped together in terms of general course information, course activities, communications, and then resources. Now, quickly, I'll start at the bottom. The resources is a good area to go if you're not familiar with using Blackboard. So you'll see that there is a link to student tutorials, and so if you're new to Blackboard, I would recommend that you go there and learn some of the finer points. You can also return to that area throughout the course if you are struggling to post an assignment or respond to a discussion board or whatever it might be. There's also links there to the library that you might find useful throughout the course. So let's go back up to the top of that main menu, and we've got general course information. There is a tab there with the instructor information. Again, that's information about me, and so there's a link to my email. Remember, if you are emailing me, that it is swagner2@govstate.edu. There's a 2 in my email. You've also got my office phone number, as well as the location of my office and my office hours. I'm always there on my office hours, but if you'd like to make an appointment with me, you can. Now, we can also meet or talk via my cell phone, and so I have provided you my cell phone number. I do ask that you limit your calls to after 9 a.m. and before 9 p.m., but I invite you to call 7 days a week as long as it's within those hours. We can also, if you like, set up an online meeting in Blackboard Collaborate if that would be useful. I've also got a tab here for orientation in the general course information, and of course the syllabus and schedule. So I would recommend that you print out the syllabus and the schedule and use them as a reference throughout the course. With regard to the syllabus, the rubrics that are associated with the assignments are actually used to grade those assignments. So it's a good thing to become familiar with those and also to review those before you submit an assignment. The schedule goes throughout the whole course, and so you can use it almost like a checklist. Have I done each of these things for each module? Okay. Now, the main area you'll probably be going through is the course modules. Okay, and so if you do that, okay, click on course modules, you will see that module 1 is open to you. I do not open up the whole course. This is not a work at your own pace kind of course. We're all going through this material together. Now, if there is some extraordinary situation I can work with you on that and you can communicate with me, but only in the case of exceptions where you communicate with me am I going to open up anything in advance, and in those cases it is going to be limited. So if we go to Module 1, we click on where it says Module 1, you will see that there is a whole host of different things that you can do. It starts with this overview, okay, and this is what we're covering here, and then on the right hand side you can see that you can click to the next pages, and so from there you can, it says to explore the course shell, okay, and all materials, and you can, there's a button there to launch to that. If you go to the next page, you will see there is an area for reading and printing the syllabus, and then I ask you to read the article. Okay, so in this first week I have an article posted. In subsequent weeks there will be I'll be assigning a chapter from the textbook. But here for this first week, you'll see I have a PDF to an article. It is critical that you read the assigned readings because you will be held accountable for using those in the assignments, as you will see. Okay, as we go forward in this, I have here next an overview of the SHRM competency model for human resource management. I've got a video on evidence-based management. I've got a video on HR role models. Then there is the introductions forum. This is the first assignment that you should attend to. Okay, and there, those instructions are there. Again, you can click to launch that. There is the submitting the HRM career simulation assignment. This is due on Sunday. You can click to do that. And then I've got a supplemental activity. This utilizes the premium content from your textbook. At the beginning of the class, we will be using the premium content only for supplemental, but as we advance, we will be using that premium content in assignments. Okay, so if we want to get back to the home page in the upper left-hand corner here, you can see there's the icon for the home. You can go back, and this takes you back to the main menu and the announcements. You can also access the assignments here. Okay, so you can see I have folders set up for the different types of assignments you'll encounter throughout this class, and so you can access those there. These assignments only come open when they begin to be due. Okay, again, you're not going to be working in advance. Okay, the exams are open book exams, and you can see in the schedule that I announce when those are open and when those are due. Okay, most of your discussions are going to take place in the case study discussion group area, and that link is here. But in this first module, you're going to be doing your introductions in the course questions discussion board. Okay, there is an area for grades. There is an area for email. Now, if you email me through the Blackboard site, when I respond, it will go to your GSU email account. Okay, I do not use the internal Blackboard feature for email. I know some of your courses may do that, but I like to know on my phone when I've received an email from a student. And the internal Blackboard system doesn't send me a notification, so the email that you send me goes to my GSU email, which I get a notification on my phone, and when I respond, it will go to your GSU email. Also, all of the announcements that I make, I send out via email. Those will go to your GSU email account. So it's important that you regularly check your GSU email. If you would prefer not to use your GSU email, then you should forward those emails to your preferred email account so you know what's happening in this class. Okay. Again, there's many ways to get in touch with me. You can email me. You can call me either at my office phone or my cell phone. You can come to my office hours. Or you can ask a question on the course questions discussion board. I encourage you to do that. It's difficult in an online class sometimes to feel connected. I will be sending out many announcements. I will be doing videos like this fairly regularly throughout the course of the class. I try to keep them brief, but I think it's important that you watch them so you stay connected to what's going on. So I look forward to this semester. I'm glad to have you in this class. Please contact me when you have questions. Thank you.